Hello, my friend. It's Marilyn here. Thank you for joining me today. Well, let me tell you that the last few months has been very difficult for me, but thanks God, I'm back on my feet again and I can share this new tutorial with you. I'm going to use two photos in this layout today. I'm using these beautiful papers that are in the June limited edition kit. This will be my base paper, this one, and from this paper I'm going to fussy cut out many of these images, and I want to keep the center part, this area here, to use it as a focal point in my layout. Let me cut all these things out of camera. You can see here what I did. I got this piece. I already put two mats for my photo. I cut out this frame from one of the papers, and let me show you all the things that I cut. Look, the flowers, the butterflies, the Eiffel Tower, and the wreath. All. I'm going to use this from the chipboard. And let's get started. The first thing that I want to do is work with my principal photo, and I'm going to attach this frame that I cut from one of the paper direct to this piece of chipboard. I'm going to add another piece of chipboard. I am trying to stand out my photo because I'm going to use a lot of embellishment and images, so I need to create dimensions to my focal point. That is my photo. Here is the Paris Theater piece that I cut from the other paper, and I'm adding on the back a piece of chipboard to create dimension to this piece. As you see here, I attach this and I'm going to put this. Now I'm going to work with my second photo, that is the smaller one, and I am adhering this photo to a piece of cardboard. This is the wreath that I cut out from one of the paper, but as you see, the photo is smaller than the circular, and you can see the white cardstock, and I want to cover that. For that reason, I make two slits here in the top because I want to add this piece here on the top, and you can see that I still see the white cardstock. But let's work this. I'm going first to attach the wreath to the photo. You can see here the border white on the top of the photo, but it's okay. I am trimming now the excess of the cardstock, and now I will make the two slits a little more. Here I cut a little more the two slits. In that way, I can put down the other piece and cover the white cardstock. You can see here. Now it looks better. Okay, now I have my base paper and I want to give textures. And I'm using the stencil that comes this month in the kit. I'm using modeling paste. I will apply the modeling paste to give textures on the background. I'm adding just a little in this top corner, and now I am using the heavy gesso and apply over the paste. It will enhance all the textures, and I am not planning to add paint at this moment to my layout because I am creating an album of this strip, so I am trying to maintain the same colors in all the pages. Here I add in another more paste, and with the spatula I remove the paste from the edges because I don't want a uniform shape. I want irregular, and I'm going to do the same here with the spatula. I remove the paste in some of the edges and make look this more irregular. It is completely dry now, and I'm going to start to put all the elements on my base paper. Here, the first thing that I'm going to attach is the bigger piece. That is the Paris Theater. I'm using my ruler to align and center this to the paper. And now I'm going to start to work with the other piece. I have a piece of this border, and I want to attach this in the bottom center here. Now is the small photo. I want to put it in this corner to cover the chipboard that you can see. And I'm adding another piece of chipboard to make a balance here when I'm going need to put the small photo. Here I'm still placing the things, and I'm going to attach the small photo in this corner. Once I put the big photo, I need to pull down the small one photo in the corner, and I cover all the texture, and I am not happy at this moment because I want to share the texture. So I remove the photo and I place again the stencil, and I'm adding more modeling paste and gesso to this corner. I'm going to dry this, and now I'm going to adhere my photos. And let me tell you that this is the miel collection. I love that this collection is the name is in Spanish, miel, that is honey. Miel collection by Frank Garcia for Prima Marketing, and you receive in the kit the flowers, all the collection. I'm going to let you down below the link to the kit in case that you are interested. And during this month you can buy this kit without any subscription, so don't miss the opportunity. Here I'm adding the flowers and the paper flowers that I cut out. I am putting 3D foam tape on the back of these paper flowers, and to add a little of dimensions I am embellished with the other elements that I have for this cluster here. And one tip that you can do with the paper flowers is to fold the leaves by half, and it's create a little of dimension and looks more real. Here I decided to cut a doily. This doily I made it with a die from Dress My Craft, and I'm going to place the border of the doily around the wreath. I love the look that it brings. It looks like you have lace behind this wreath. It looks very lovely. Now to cover the other corner here, I'm using the flower papers that I cut, and I am putting 3D foam tape on the back. I am putting these flowers in layers, as you see, to create more depth and definition in this corner. I'm playing with the flower, looking here and there, and I will continue adding more flower here. As you notice, I have been inspired in my photo to create this layout. This photo was, I took this photo in Niagara Falls when I visited last year, and they had these beautiful gardens there, and I took this photo, and I am trying to recreate this be surrounded by all these beautiful flowers in my page today. Now I'm adding some butterflies. I also am going to add some small doilies that I cut out from a die, this one, and I love to bring the balance between the big cluster and incorporate also the doilies in the small cluster that I made here. And now I think that I'm happy how everything looks, and I'm going to attach all these out of camera. Okay, everything is ready. I want to stamp. This is the stamp that comes in the kit this month, and I'm going to use the word to stamp. But first, let me show you. You can see here how it looks so far. I add the bees, and this piece, the chipboard, I want to put it there, but I want to enhance more this, so I'm going to adhere this to a piece of white cardstock, and I want to make like a flag look here, so I am cutting a V shape in one of the sides, and now for me looks more pretty in this way. And I'm going to adhere here, and it stands out now from all the embellishment in this corner. Okay, let's continue with the stamping. I'm using my black archival ink, and I'm going to stamp now randomly between all the texture here to give a little more of depth in all the areas here that has the texture. And I'm using the archival because I'm planning to add white paint splatters, so you need ink that is secure and don't have any mess at the end. Here I'm adding some pearls, and I'm going to adhere it with the hot glue. You can use also, and I think it's more secure if you use a stronger adhesive, like a medium, gel medium, or another one more stronger, like a multimedia gel. But I need to move fast, so I use the hot glue. Once I cover my photos, I try to protect my photos because I'm going now to give white paint splatters. I just mix white acrylic paint with water, and I'm using a fine tip brush to give these tiny white splatters over all the surface here. I am trying to focus in the area that has all the texture to give these splatters, white splatter. Here you can see the final result. You can see here all the layers and all the details. I add some sequence of camera, and I just love how it looks. I hope, my friends, that you enjoy this tutorial. If you like it, please bring me a thumbs up. And I'm going to let you hear with some closer photo. Remember that in the description box are the link to my social media, to the kit, and all the informations. And stay tuned that I come back soon with more tutorials. I'm going to let you hear 2 more videos that maybe you are interested, and I hope that you find some inspiration here. Well, my friend, I see you soon with a new video tutorial. Nos vemos. Bye-bye.